Today, I'm going to show you how I make mustard potato salad. This is going to be good. In a pot, I've placed 2 pounds of peeled gold potatoes. You can use russet, and I've filled it with cold water around a ½ inch over the potatoes. Now I'm going to bring my potatoes up to a boil. I'm going to cover with a lid to expedite that process. And once it starts to boil, I am going to remove the lid and let it get a head start for about 5 to 7 minutes. Here I'm working with 4 large eggs, and I'm going to place that into the boiling water carefully. And for the remainder of the cook time until the potatoes are tender, I'm just going to hard boil the eggs. It's going to take another 10 to 12 minutes. Here I've prepared an ice water bath, and this is what I'm going to put the eggs into to cool. So at this point my eggs should be done. I'm going to remove them first, and I'm going to place each one into my ice water. Shocking the eggs in the ice water bath actually makes the peeling process a lot easier. So I'm going to let these cool completely. My potatoes are done. I'm just going to check them, and once they are tender with this chopstick, I am going to shut off the heat. Here I'm working with a medium to large bowl, and I'm just going to put all of my boiled potatoes in the bowl to cool. I know a lot of people that do not like mustard potato salad. I do, and I have a lot of family members that do, but for those of you that don't want to add mustard, then just omit that, and then you just have a nice potato salad, sans mustard. It all works. Okay, to help expedite the cooling process, I chopped up the potatoes. Some of them are creamy and soft, some of them hold their shape. So now I'm going to peel my eggs. So once my eggs are all peeled, I'm going to dry them, and I want to show you the center. It's perfectly cooked. So I'm going to chop the eggs, and here are the rest of the ingredients. I'm working with a little bit of celery. You can use a whole celery stick, but this is a small batch of potato salad. Here I have scallion and yellow onion diced, sweet relish. I have red bell pepper. A lot of these ratios are up to you. Here I have several olives that I sliced. That's optional if you don't want olives in this. And all of my chopped boiled eggs. I will be adding salt, pepper, and paprika. Again, I eyeball a lot of things. Here I have mayo and my yellow mustard. So let's put this together. So my potatoes are cooled, so now I'm going to add all of the egg that I chopped. Here I'm adding the bell pepper. It's like a quarter of a small bell pepper, half of a celery stick. Here I have 1 scallion and a little bit of yellow onion, a tablespoon or so of relish, and about 6 to 8 olives. Here I'm starting with like a ½ cup of mayo and a tablespoon of yellow mustard. So like I always mention, the ratios of all of these ingredients are to your preference. If you want to scale back on the yellow mustard, do so. I'm adding my cracked black pepper, salt, and paprika into the mix, and now combine well. I started with a ½ cup of mayo, but in all, I'm probably going to add somewhere between 3/4 cup to a full cup of mayonnaise. You might think that's too much, and that's where your preferences come in. Don't add that much, but I do want a creamy, flavorful potato salad. So like I said, I notice when I make potato salad, these recipes are really a guide. Ultimately, you're going to mix and add things that you like and season how you prefer. So I'm adding more mayo, a little bit of my yellow mustard, and the ratio of the mustard, I really like the zing of mustard, but if I were making this for guests, I'd probably just stick with like the tablespoon of mustard. I think that works for this ratio, or maybe start with 2 teaspoons. So once it's all combined, I'm going to garnish with some sliced boiled egg, some paprika, and I actually think I want the other slice on here, a little more paprika, and this is it. This is the potato salad, and it's so good and so simple to make. This potato salad recipe goes perfect with oven-baked barbecue chicken, or at your next grilling barbecue party. It definitely works. I will link the recipe for this oven-baked chicken below. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.